What's up? Ooh, hold on. Hold on. My computer is tripping. Oh my god. Anyhow, what's up, y'all? I haven't reviewed yet, but I just wanted to come and talk about my locks and some issues I've been having with them, with these extensions. I'm just taking my twist out that I had my hairstyle in to show y'all some these issues. So these are my lock extensions. I was just sitting here retying my roots in the front because they're overdue. I usually do my reties on the first of every month. And so say it's the 31st, tomorrow the 1st, just gonna jump on it. As you can see, this side is all bushy. And right here is nice and tight. But y'all, I'm thinking about starting over. Well, at least the front because so a quick backstory. I installed these in March and it's almost August, so I'm coming for my um, 5 month anniversary. And the issue I'm noticing is the ends are looking dry and dead. And that's probably because I put color on there, which I shouldn't have done, but I was hard headed and I wanted a little personality to my lock. So I colored the ends with some L'Oreal hot color, just one session back in probably April or May when I did this. And so I at first I liked it because it gave it like a rough, frizzy look, but now looking at it like, these ends look dead. I don't have any curl to it. The back is still in its natural state, so the back is still curly. So the back is still okay. But some issues that I'm having is so when I first installed these, I tried to make them as small as possible, and I did. And then the issue I'm seeing now is some of my portions of hair that I added in is too thick. Like you can see a little bit here. It's like a little knot. This is all new growth, just a lot of new growth. And I think this one has a noticeable difference. So what I've been doing is I've been going in and I've been combining locks, especially here in the front. So here in the front, I combined these were two. I combined the ones in the front because my hair was getting so thin, I didn't want it to break off. So I combined it to go ahead and strengthen it a little bit, and they've been doing fine. Um, I think this one starts here, no here. You can kind of see, but it kind of tapers in really good. And I noticed the ones I combined, they look more uniform versus the ones I haven't combined yet. But then you can still tell like the hair is too big for my hair because I did make them so small. And I don't like that. So I've been combining them, and that's been kind of fixing the issue. And then as my roots grow out, I will just interlock it, and then to make the lock stronger. I also been taking my crochet needle, and I've been going in and crocheting them together, so that I don't have any flyaway hairs. But my scalp is kind of dry because I washed it the other day, and I haven't put no oil on it. But I have my biotin oil here, and this oil is really good. It helps my hair grow so fast. I can put this in today, and in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna have to do like a touch up retime because my hair goes so fast. And it's not heavy; it's really light. It doesn't make my hair itch after I apply like some oils and greases I used to do. Um, so anyway, I started my retail this like end of last week, and they're still in good shape. So now moving over to the other side. Right here, I had a lock, and then it was too thin, so I took it out, and I'm gonna combine it probably to this one. And usually, what I do to combine it is I would take my real hair and I would braid it in with this, with the lock extension as an anchor. But since that little part is so thin, I'm not gonna try to braid. I'm gonna just twist it, and then I'm gonna go back in my crochet needle and I'm gonna crochet it in so it's locked. And then I'm just gonna interlock the loop so that it'll hold and it'll be like this. So I'm gonna fix that one later because it's still kind of tight for my retail. Another issue I'm having is the ends are starting to bud. So like these ends are like flat. They're just straight. They're not even wavy. They're not curly. They're just raggedy, and I don't like that. So I'm thinking about taking all the front down and redoing it. Well, all the part that has color, which is only in the front. The back doesn't have color. I've even entertained the thought of adding some, like taking the ends down of the front and then adding some curly hair to the ends and go ahead and section this properly. So I want to add some curly hair to the ends, and I have a couple pieces that I've already added. Let me try to go and find it right here. Yes, so right here. If y'all can see, I did kind of good. But I took some hair I had from a little wig. It was some water wave hair. I just clipped it and then I crocheted the ends. And it's stuck here. I don't wash my hair and everything. It haven't came off. So it's stuck on there. And this is the end of it. And that's how it looks. So I kind of like that curl. It'll help keep the curly end look I'm going for. So um, another issue I'm having is my ends. I was trying to get to because I use two different brands of hair. You got this kind of end that looks very frizzy, looks kind of natural, and then you have one of the ends. What's the same? Then you have these. You can kind of tell because the ends with the hair that I use from Exy, it colored very much more lighter than the hair I use from this Vivica Fox hair I found on Amazon. And I do not recommend using that hair because this is how it's gonna look when it starts maturing. It starts like locking up, which that'd be cool if I was going for a closed end look, but I'm not. I want my ends to be curly. And then since I colored the hair, like the hair doesn't have no curl coil to it at all, so it's just like this. And then the very end of it is like a little ball from where the curl used to be. And I don't like that. So I am doing a lot of reconstruction with these locks just so they're up to my standard of how I want them to look. I'm trying to get the color pieces to the front. So these are the pieces that are the front and then my retie. So yeah, y'all see the back is way more curly on the end, and I haven't done nothing to the back other than spray the conditioner. I wash it and I just go. Ends are staying curly. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to order some more hair from Etsy, and I'm gonna have to take the front out and redo them. I only did the ends of the front, so whatever hair on the ends is there, I could just unravel it that one time up until it comes the end part come out, which most of them look like this. So I took some out. And I retied this part. I combined this one yesterday and kind of pulled because the way I retied it, but it'll be okay. So let me just turn this braid, and then I'm going to tie the rest of it back, finish my retie here, and then I might plait the ends up, make them wavy. I did have some big twists, so it's kind of crinkly, but I don't like the way the ends look in the front, and I'm thinking about starting the front over. I have taken some out. I have one in the middle, a piece of hair in the middle I took down. Like this one is thin. I'm gonna combine that one because now I'm at the point where at first I was kind of going for the thickness, but now I'm like I just want healthy hair. If I'm gonna have the extensions, then I want them to look like they're supposed to be. This is my real hair, and this is why I added extensions because my real hair is I won't say it's thin, but the density is not where I want it. I think because I put a texturizer on my hair maybe like 6 months ago, and so my hair was thin, and I couldn't put my locks in with my natural hair because then it would be flat, and I wouldn't like it. And I would take it down and end this journey a long time ago. So since I want to keep on with this journey, I added some extensions to just help me get through the growing stages for at least the first year or two, and then I would take them out and just go natural from there. But I was able to take this out and undo the interlock at the root, and I was going to add this to one in the back that's close to it, probably this one. So let me show y'all how I combine them. This probably got a little knot here. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so I would divide my hand too, and I would just start braiding like this. Let's see how long my hair is compared to the extension. So it's really about 2 inches longer than my hair. And I know if I would have left my real hair, I wouldn't have got that length retention. Just holding my hair down now because this is a weird angle. But yeah, this is how I combine them. I take one down all the way to the root, comb it out, and then I braid it to the one that's right next to it. And it looks way more seamless. And then the ends, because my ends are more straight, probably a little heat damage on them too. I just crocheted in. So here, I line out here on one side. So I'm going to just twist the ends right here without the third leg, and then I'm going to crochet that part in. Now, I don't have my crochet needle, it's in my bathroom. So I guess I can go get it, but I didn't want to get up from my desk. I'm supposed to be at work. Yeah, I'll just twist it around like this and then crochet it in. But I'll do that part later. And then now, let's see, the same side all the way from the root to the top. And you can't feel that bump where it starts. So, a few suggestions or lessons that I learned with doing micro locks with extensions is make sure you're choosing the correct density for your hair when you're choosing your pieces to add in. What's my pinky hurting? I would say, yeah, I would say make sure you choose the right density for your hair selections that you have. Don't make them too small because if you make them small, it makes your hair like vulnerable and easy to break. I would also say make sure you keep your schedule with your reties. My back grows way faster, so my back, I need to go in and really like dig into that back. Also, my edges have been growing. I did not have these at first. This was all kind of bald. I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures that I used to. I used to just wear braids and weaves of my edges, but I've been applying biotin oil to them, and I just put a little bit. And I just brush it in. I got my little edge brush. This is a toothbrush. Never forget where you started, because before these edge brushes came out, we was using toothbrushes. Okay. So yeah, I just put it on my edges. I brush my edges up. Then I go ahead and either put a little edge control on it, slick them down, do good. But I only do that when I'm going out the house. If I'm not going nowhere, I don't put edge control. And then to get flakes off my scalp, I just put some oil and I brush it in and then get rid of the flakes. But right here is what I have to redo. And it's all crazy and bushy. But I'm trying to decide on these front ones here to show you how they look before I combine them. So this is not combined. But this is when I twisted up. I'm trying to see if it will be too big if I just twist them. And it will be bigger than the other locks. So these two here, they're pretty sturdy, but like I said, I'm going for a more healthy lock for the long term instead of some cute locks. So I'm going to combine these, and I'm trying to combine them with the one behind it instead of next to it because these were parted in a fashion like this. So this row is here, the next row is there. I was going to combine the two front pieces and make them one, but then my row will be closed and it won't be seamless or straight. So I'm going to go behind because ideally you want to put it to the one it's closest to. But if I put it here, Then I'm gonna have a lock like this, but this parting will be off. So it make my parts a little bit off. I'm trying to keep them, clean parts. So if I do have some parting going in the front, it'll all be even. And so I will take the front one down, which I usually start at the bottom. I don't know if I can see the braid pattern still there. I start at the tip of it, put my hook through there, and I just pull it down to create an opening, and that kind of opens up the hair so that I can take it down. And so I'm going to start from the bottom, go all the way up, and then I will overlay this front piece with this back piece, and then interlock the root. So I don't make it tight at the root. I kind of leave it loose when I braid it down, and then I interlock it at the root so that the hair can start to combine and grow as one. So by September, I would say, when I do my September retie, it will look all uniform. And then just take all this down. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through because it takes about 10 minutes or so. I take my time and redo it. Um, Now if I would have had lock twist, then this would have been a lot easier. I'll just go to the top, pop it all the way down, and then undo the little braid at the root that I created when I first put these in. But I chose braid locks because they're more, they last longer. I haven't had anything unravel, any bunching, anything like that. Another thing I noticed, y'all, and let me know in the comments if y'all had this issue. When you wash your hair, do your interlocks unravel? Because I feel like every time I wash my hair in the back, no matter how many times I retie it or whatever, the back always get back loose. And I'm confused how if they're braided on the end. So the ends are not coming loose. The root is. And I'm like, how is that? Am I tripping or what? And so I find myself constantly having to retie the back more often than anything. And it gets annoying, but I feel like my hair in the back is a looser texture. So I don't know. That's something to do with it or not. But look at me, halfway done, drawing my mouth. So I guess it don't take 10 minutes. Maybe it only took 10 because I was bullcrapping. And when I'm sitting here just doing it, it's only a couple minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And then you see how I just pull and then unravels like 2 or 3 more. I just pull the edges and then unravels. And then if I'm quick, I can pull in the middle, pull on the side, and keep unraveling for me. And then sometimes I gotta untangle that one little string of hair that's keeping it down. But okay, so this is the second piece of hair. And you see, so my idea is to take the first piece of hair out and then reattach from here with new hair that's curly. That way I don't have to take the whole thing down. But the reason it's coming out all the way is because I'm feeling untie the roots and combine it so it can be more seamless looking. If it wasn't, if it was in the back, I probably wouldn't. I would just twist it and let it start to combine as it grows out. I plan on taking these extensions or cutting them off once my hair gets at least shoulder length naturally. And as y'all see, my real hair was long. Just it's almost as long as these extensions. And I didn't want to settle for no ugly side because I wasn't gonna like it. And yes, this is my journey, my life journey, and whatever way I choose to get there is my business. So you what they call them rock Nazis, don't come for me in this video. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody on my decision. Period. I don't care what your opinion is. Just putting it out there. So this is the part that probably take me 10 minutes. Phew. See this. So this is locked. All this is locked right here. I'm gonna take this down and combine it there. Even though I feel like combining it here is a closer proximity, y'all. What do y'all think? This is kind of far, and it's a pretty good lock on its own. And then this is part of the hair that don't curl or nothing, which gave me the idea to just add hair, but I wanted to keep adding hair, making it heavy. So this is the option I'm going with. Just redo the ends. And it's easy to take the interlocks out. I don't know how long exactly it takes for your interlocks to like lock and not be able to take down. But for me, it's been almost 5 months. So I'm coming up on month 5 of this. But I want to say I do like my locks. I was the type of person who had a new hairstyle in a month, so me committing to one style, I can do it. I can do it. But once my mind was made up, and the fact that I have 4 kids and a husband who all have long hair that I have to keep up with, it always made me put my stuff on the back burner. I ain't like that, so locks was the most convenient option for me. Oh yeah, I was taking a minute to take this little piece out. I don't want to keep y'all waiting, even though you waited this long to see me do this. But yes, y'all. So my issues, at the recap on what I already said, my issues with my locks are my micro locks extensions are the ends looking fried and dyed and laid to the side. My solution to that is to redo the ends with more of the bulk hair that I got from Exy Hair. And then another issue I'm having is the bunching with the ends, not the bunching, the balls on the ends. And then some of my ends are like closed off, like the curls closed. And so once I redo the ends, y'all, I'm not gonna dye no more. I'm just gonna keep my hair one color. I might dibble and dabble with some paint wax, but that's about it. And this is taking too long. Oh my goodness. I got it almost. It's too much. But it's already been 30 minutes I've been on here. I can't really show y'all how it's going up. Oh, I could. I could twist it in and then braid the bottom. Let's see how it looks. If it's gonna be too big. So this is the version of what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's see how it looks at the root. So I'm basically making my micro locks just a tad bigger because like that's where they will be more strong. Not too bad. So I may crochet from the root for a little bit and then I like it. But yeah, so let me go ahead and finish my retie and I will come back with some updates on my hair at a later time. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not. Thank you. See you guys later.